The latest episode of Apple TV Plus's Invasion just dropped, and it's safe to say things are escalating fast. Season 3, Episode 2 shifts the spotlight back to one of the series' most important characters, Mitsuki Yamato, while also bringing back old faces like Nikhil Kapur, setting up mysterious new connections through Ume and Kenji, and ending with a chilling alien message. They arise. Welcome back to Your Nerdy Show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. So let's break it all down. The recap, the major reveals, and the ending explained. Mitsuki Yamato's hermit life in Japan. After the chaos at the end of Season 2, a lot of fans wondered whether Mitsuki had even survived. She had pushed herself to the brink, keeping that alien portal open so Trevante could make it through. And the last time we saw her, she collapsed in the Amazon forest. Episode 2 finally confirms her fate. Mitsuki is alive, but she's completely checked out of modern life. She's been hiding deep in Japan's Hida Mountains for 2 years, living almost like a hermit. No tech, no government, no alien research. Just a small hut, hunting and foraging for food, and the occasional quiet moment with a little girl and her father who live nearby. It's peaceful, but it's not just some soul-searching retreat. Mitsuki has deliberately isolated herself because she knows the World Defense Coalition is still looking for her. She carries the scars, literally and emotionally, of being used by Darmax and the WDC. She doesn't want to be their pawn anymore. But as Invasion loves to remind us, you can't run from the aliens. The return of the headaches. Mitsuki's escape doesn't last. She starts suffering from intense, stabbing pains in her head, always followed by a strange ringing sound that forces her to collapse. For fans of Season 2, this is déjà vu. These sensations mirror what she experienced while trying to communicate with the alien portal. She can't ignore it, no matter how badly she wants to stay off the grid. Mitsuki begins keeping a record of her symptoms and reluctantly dusts off her old laptop and satellite antenna to dig deeper. And this is where things get really interesting. Mitsuki connects the dots. While online, Mitsuki discovers something shocking. Trevante is alive and has somehow returned to Earth. Like everyone else, she thought he died on the alien mothership. But what stuns her even more is the timing. By hacking into the WDC's internal database, she finds out that Trevante came back through a portal in the Atlantic Ocean on the exact same date and time she first experienced those painful pulses in her head. This isn't coincidence. Her body and mind are still connected to the aliens in ways she doesn't understand, and Trevante's return has triggered something inside her. But accessing that info also exposes her location to the WDC. The hunt for Mitsuki is back on.
Yamato is back. We caught her hacking into our database.
Enter Nikhil Kapur. Season 2's sharp-suited, morally gray corporate player Nikhil Kapur is back, alive, and as ruthless as ever. Fans last saw him being pulled into the alien portal, and many assumed that was the end. Nope, he survived, only losing consciousness for a few days before resurfacing. Where do we find him now? At a Darmax facility near the South Pole, overseeing research on yet another downed alien spaceship. The scientists there are terrified. The core is emitting dangerous levels of X-rays and gamma rays, but Nikhil doesn't care. He fires anyone who gets in his way and doubles down on exploiting alien tech for profit. But Nikhil is more than just a businessman here. He's back in direct contact with the WDC, especially intelligence head Regan Byrne. She needs Mitsuki, and Nikhil is their leverage. If he can help bring her back into the fold, he'll tighten Darmax's grip on alien tech and secure his financial future. So when he tracks down Mitsuki in the mountains, it's not about friendship or loyalty. It's about control. Nikhil still sees her as an asset, someone who can communicate with the alien hive mind in ways nobody else can. The safe house and new faces, Ume and Kenji. After dodging WDC agents and reluctantly dealing with Nikhil, Mitsuki realizes her mountain hideout is compromised. She heads to Kanazawa, back to someone from her past, Ume. 2 years ago, when Mitsuki escaped from South America, Ume sheltered her for a few days before she disappeared into the wilderness again. Now, Mitsuki seeks her out, but not for old time's sake. She's looking for a boy named Kenji. Kenji is Ume's nephew, and here's where things take a fascinating turn. Like Mitsuki, Kenji has been suffering from the same intense pains and ringing in his head. In fact, he's bedridden from it. And just like Mitsuki, his episodes began the moment Trevante returned through the portal. But Kenji's history goes even deeper. He claims to have been pulled toward alien hunter-killers that recently reappeared after miners stumbled across them in a cavern. When he tried to connect with them, he saw visions of another alien creature that seems poised to attack Earth soon. Mitsuki instantly recognizes the significance. She and Kenji share a rare connection with the aliens, but unlike him, she has the experience to harness it. If anyone can understand what's happening, it's her. The memory fragment, Hinata's star. At Ume's house, there's another emotional reveal. Ume tells Mitsuki that when she first stayed with her, she had a star sticker with her, the same one that Hinata, Mitsuki's late lover, left her before her space mission. But here's the heartbreaking detail. Mitsuki has no memory of this sticker now. Somewhere in her ordeals with the portals and the hive mind, her long-term memory of Hinata has been wiped, or at least severely damaged. It's a painful reminder that Mitsuki's sacrifices for humanity have cost her not just her health, but pieces of who she is.
Nice shot, Kaide.
Agent Tamura, the WDC's new weapon. While Regenburn initially hoped to reel Mitsuki back through Nikhil's persuasion, her superior, Jack Hollander, doesn't want to wait around. Enter Agent Tamura, a brutal enforcer working under WDC and Skywatch. Tamura is introduced killing alien hunter-killers, studying their reemergence, and making it clear she's dangerous. Her new mission? Capture Mitsuki, by force if necessary. The chase heats up quickly. Using surveillance footage, Tamura tracks Mitsuki to Kanazawa and Ume's home, setting off a tense cat-and-mouse sequence. But Mitsuki, once again, proves slippery. She not only manages to protect Ume and Kenji, but also infiltrates Skywatch's base to uncover the exact location of the cavern where the hunter-killers were found. Tamura realizes Mitsuki is heading there and pursues her. But this is where things spiral out of control. The cavern and Tamura's fate. Mitsuki's painful episodes strike again as she climbs into the cavern, causing her to black out. When she wakes up, the scene is horrifying. Tamura and her entire team are dead. We never see the exact attack, but the implications are clear. The alien hunter-killers, or perhaps some mutated form of them, slaughtered the agents despite their specialized anti-alien bullets. Weapons that once worked are suddenly useless. Humanity's advantage is slipping. Tamura, who is built up as a cold and unstoppable force, is gone. Just like that. Her death is a sobering reminder of how high the stakes are this season. The ending. Mitsuki makes contact. Alone in the cavern, Mitsuki faces the alien hunter-killers, and instead of attacking her, one of them allows her to connect. Through this connection, Mitsuki finally deciphers what the alien hive mind has been trying to communicate. The message is simple, but deeply ominous. They arise. The big question now is, who are they? Is it a new wave of invaders? A more evolved species? Some ancient force the aliens have been waiting to unleash? The episode doesn't answer, but it sets the stage for an even deadlier conflict. After surviving the cavern, Mitsuki doesn't run. She doesn't retreat to her hut. Instead, she goes to the United States and seeks out Nikhil again. This time, she comes willingly, asking for his help to access a secure WDC facility. Mitsuki knows she can't face this alone. She has information now, the chilling phrase, "They arise," and she intends to use it to prepare humanity. Of course, Nikhil isn't doing this out of the goodness of his own heart. He agrees to help, but only because it puts him a step ahead of everyone else, strengthening Darmax's hold on alien tech and the government. Still, for now, Mitsuki and Nikhil are back in uneasy alliance.
Who are they?
what Episode 2 tells us about Season 3. So what does all this mean moving forward? A few key takeaways. Mitsuki and Kenji's alien connection. They're essentially human conduits to the hive mind, and their link to Trevante's return proves the aliens' network transcends space and dimensions. The hunter-killers evolved. If bullets don't work anymore, humanity's arsenal is useless. A new kind of alien threat has arrived, one that adapts and learns. The message: they arise. This could mean an even greater force is coming. Maybe the hunter-killers were just scouts, and the real invasion is only beginning. Tamura's death. It shows how expendable even the toughest WDC agents are against the aliens. If Tamura couldn't survive, what chance does anyone else have? Mitsuki and Nikhil's alliance. As much as Mitsuki despises him, she knows she needs resources. And Nikhil, ever the opportunist, sees Mitsuki as his ticket to more power. Their uneasy partnership will be crucial.
You offered to help. Are you in?
Our nerdy thoughts. Episode 2 of Invasion Season 3 is all about Mitsuki's reluctant return to the fight. She wanted peace. She wanted isolation, but the aliens won't let her go. Her connection is too strong, her role too important. And with the ominous phrase, "they arise," now hanging over everything, the series is setting up a terrifying escalation. The aliens aren't just coming back, they're evolving, and maybe even calling reinforcements. If Episode 1 was about Trevante's shocking return, Episode 2 firmly establishes Mitsuki as the key player once again. She's humanity's best hope, but also her most fragile weapon.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.